Welcome to Gary's Grow Your Own Food. Today we're going to be planting out our tomatoes. There's 25 different varieties. Here's the tomato plants. It's in a 162 growth tray, prop tech tray. Anyway, in the first row is going to be Sun Gold, Sun Sugar, and Torrangina. And the second row is going to be Tropic Sweet. And I'll go ahead and show all of them and tell you what all of them are once you get them planted, because some of these I might have to switch, and I don't know how many. I don't know, one of them like roaster. I think I haven't got any of them that actually came up. So, but I'll go back over it. But I'm gonna, if you kind of look over here, this is where we're gonna be growing it. I did had new electric Sun Joe electric tiller, and we tilled this part up here. It looks just like that up over there. And we actually tilled it once going forward. It didn't do a whole lot for it, and then when we tilled it back, it actually did some, it actually went ahead and shoot things up. So I had to get rid of the cover crop, and I probably ought to go over it again, but I won't get the tomatoes in the ground. It's been really nice weather, so we want to go and get that done. Anyway, thank you. We'll get back to you here in a minute. Okay, we're even doing these. I am Sun Sugar. Okay, Sun goes beside it. Okay, it's pulling these out. You should be able to. They're not quite coming out. So I take this to go up underneath the bottom to push it out. And there's the transplant. If you'll notice with this, what I like about this tray here, all the roots are growing down. They're not growing circling. So that ought to work well. I just use, this is a bulb planter, and push it in the ground, come back up with it, and go ahead and cover it up. They don't look real pretty right now, but they should be okay. They are pretty tender. I will water them in here in just a minute, and that's the way we can do each one of them. And just go in there and put them down. I'm putting them, they're going to be 3 foot apart in rows, 4 feet apart going down that way. That way I can walk up and down and get to it. If you go by 3 by 3, you start running out of room to get around them. So you have to have one of them a little bit wider, because I'm going to put cages around them on most of these, and kind of let them grow out. And actually this may be a kind of a jungle on the cherry tomatoes. But anyway, I'll keep going on this. And okay, we got the cherry tomatoes planted. The mosquitoes are about to eat us up, so we're going to stop. But we planted 2 of each, almost 2 of each. Got Sun Gold here, and then here's going to be a problem. Torrangina, which is supposed to be a proof Sun Gold, another Torrangina, and then 2 Sun Sugars. We only had 1 of the Napa Chardonnay, so I have a blank spot there for right now. I'll plant something there once I get everything else planted, whichever one looks good. Tropical Sunset, another Tropical Sunset here. Champagne Bubbles, the next 2. And then we've got the plum drop here. Cream of the crop, plum drop, cream of the crop, plum drop. And then Sunset Torch, which is another one of the cream of the crop ones, another Sunset Torch. And then we've got Coyote, which that's a really small currant top that's really sweet. It's got kind of an unusual flavor to it. Another Coyote, and those will kind of take over all this over here, so I know that's going to happen. Mountain Vineyard, which is some people's favorite as far as a plum top variety. Another Mountain Vineyard. Chocolate Cherry, which is heirloom. Another Chocolate Cherry, that's heirloom. And then Purple Bumblebee, which that's a open pollinated, and the second Purple Bumblebee. So that's going to be all my cherry varieties, and tomorrow I'll plant the rest of them and we'll see them. Okay, it's the next day. It's February 25th, it's Sunday, and we finished planting the rest of the tomatoes to grow the varieties. Got 2 Chef Blacks, and we got a Chef Pink, 2 of those, 2 Chef Oranges. Then we went to that was kind of the indeterminate but hybrid varieties. These is the heirloom varieties. That's Dr. Wachi's, 2 of those. We got the pink Brandywine. They were smaller, but I think they're going to be okay. And then we got Green Giant, which is the first green tomato that I've grown before. And the other one, we got the Terminate Row, and got 2 Hosnators. They're looking good. And we got the Purple Boy, which those I put in because the roasters, I didn't have any. I only had 5 seeds and they didn't germinate. I had one that kind of germinated but didn't really look good, so I plugged those in there, so they're not actually interminate. Then I got the Celebrity Plus, and it's supposed to be an approved variety of the Celebrity. The other one is the sauce tomatoes and paste tomatoes. That's Shelby and Saucy Lady. Saucy Lady, I've not grown the Saucy Lady before. Shelby is another Shelby. I got them mixed up, so that's why they're not together. And then Invincible, which I've had really good luck with Invincible. Anyway, looking back, I'll go show you kind of what we got remaining in the on the tomato plants is still in the trays. Okay, this is the tray after I've planted those, so there's still plenty of tomatoes in here. I always plant extra in case we do get a freeze or something happens. I have plenty. Plus, you don't always know, how many is going to produce or whatever. One thing I did kind of regret, you'll see a lot of these are pretty dark green. It's really had a little bit too much nitrogen in them. That's why they're a little bit spindly. I have had them outside for the past 4 or 5 days. But anyway, the other thing that's going to be happening, I'm going to be going to Houston to my wife. She's going to have major transplant surgery, so I'm not sure how all this stuff's going to work with the garden and stuff. I'm going to be up there most of the time because once she gets a transplant, I have somebody to be with her all the time. It's primarily going to be me. But anyway, that's just what it is, and we're excited about getting the transplant and pray that all goes well. But if things seem kind of erratic and I'm not posting, that's why. But anyway, thanks for watching.